Good morning. And welcome to Tuesday, June 9th, also known as 6/9. Unless you're in another part of the world where it's 9/6.
The winner is We Music 2.
What is Nintendo announcing today? We Play 3, We Party 3, We Fit 4, We Sports 5, or We Music 2. All realistic. Yeah, today, actually immediately following Breakfast Stream, is a Nintendo Direct. If you didn't know, now you know.
Now you know.
We'll be ending 5 to 10 minutes early, just to make sure that you have time to get comfortable and watch it, and we have time to get comfortable and watch it.
There's also a hockey game tonight.
Neat. And WWDC was yesterday. It was about kids and Siri. Not together, not like, let your kids get to know Siri. It was, that was basically it. Chaz and I watched it, and it was fine.
The Canes are down. We've lost 2 games. We've won 1 game.
Yeah.
It's best of 7.
One of the presentations of all time. I saw someone ask if we were streaming the Direct. No, we don't ever stream the Direct. There's a few reasons for that, but the main thing is that we watch it ourselves, record our reactions, and then I release that edited onto Stephen Plays. One of the reasons I don't stream it is that if I streamed it, then it would be us watching the whole thing. And if you wanted to see our reactions, you'd then have to watch the whole thing again. But if I edit it, then I'm like, here's like 9 minutes of everything that mattered. So I try to save people some time. You have to cut out all of your bad takes. Always leave my bad takes in. I want to hear everyone's bad takes.
Or the hot takes.
Yeah. I want to hear everyone's takes, but I want to get through alerts first, and then I do have questions surrounding that, because I'd like to hear from everyone this morning. We got 63 months from Josh A. Brom, 29 from AnDream21, 20 from Zeljan, 48 from Nessa Zoro. That's a 4. 64 from Quill in the Stars. And a snack.
Buzz Lightyear's unconventional snack. Tiny Eddie's oven-roasted brand-new butterscotch cookies.
Well, at least they're not stale.
Is this normal?
Yes.
Those bits of Darbicus. If we have a Tiny Eddie snack now, any digestive problem should be done before the big presentation in an hour, hopefully. Pray for Eddie's victims, or customers. Oven roasted.
Totally normal snack.
Brand new butterscotch cookies. I mean, butterscotch cookies would come out of the oven. Calling them oven roast is a little weird.
Oven roasted pizza.
Isn't everything that comes out of the
Yes.
oven roasted? So this is just a marketing thing we invented at some point. Hansel and Gretel were oven roasted. Did they die? I don't remember the story. Did they get away, or did she eat them? She eats one of them, I think.
They trick her into getting into the oven.
Oh, they eat her. Is it one of those spoilers? Is it one of those situations where, like, the American version is like, they got away and they get her, but then, like, the Scandinavian version is like, she ate them and the whole town, because we got a lot of differences. They do stories different over there.
They do.
They really do. They're like, here's a nice story for children. You're gonna die. Tonight, there's monsters under your bed. There's actually 3. Anyway, this is good for child development. Anyway, I should reread that story sometime. Seems like it would be quick to read. We got 38 months from Candy Lou B, 29 from Taylor Grofhorn. Something else normal?
Nothing says tasty like Tiny Eddie's Banana and Tart Onion Ring Chow.
Never mind. That was a bit of gold lighting. What will Tiny Eddie bring to the Nintendo Direct today? Banana and tart, which is not in and of itself a huge problem. Onion ring chow. And we lost it.
Yeah.
You know what onion ring chow makes me think? We went the other day to Red Robin because we
found a gift card in our house.
We found a gift card from many, many, many years ago. And we're like, oh, Red Robin. So we went to Red Robin, and they sell a tower of onion rings, and someone got that, but they were seated behind you, so you didn't see it.
No, I didn't.
They brought it to the table, and it is a tower of onion rings. And I was like, that's neat. That's the story. It's the whole story.
Wow. Really?
Thanks. I think I'd still rather have
The fries?
a bloomin' onion.
Oh.
Oh, but yeah, the fries were good. Yeah, Red Robin was fine.
Yeah.
It was fine. The burger was fine. The fries were great.
Yeah.
I liked the fries.
Were good.
The fries are really good. And you get unlimited fries. So they gave me the fries, and then I ate them. And they were like, are you ready for your check? And I was like, can I have one more basket of fries? And they're like, yes. And in my brain, I thought it was going to come really quick. And
it took a while.
It took a while. So by the time it arrived at the table, I kind of didn't want them. But I ate them.
I've seen a deep fried crab tower on video once. I had deep fried soft shell crab the other day.
And how was that?
Very tasty. I had to not think about it.
There's some foods that you can eat, there's some foods that you can't eat, and there's some foods that you can eat if your brain is busy. That's how I like to think about it. I have some foods like that. We got 300 Bits Maldo says, I'm really looking forward to Remedy's new game this year, so last night I decided to finally play the first game of the series, but no matter how much I looked, I couldn't find it. I know I own it, but somehow I completely lost Control. I have heard really good things about Control. Someone I know spoke really highly of it. Jeff, maybe? I don't know. Jeff plays a lot of video games. Jeff has to play video games for his job. Although sometimes there's like playing video games and playing video games. I think it's a little of both for him. Anyway, yeah, I've heard it's good. Remedy also is the ones responsible for Alan Wake, right? Am I imagining that? That's another series that I've always heard really good things about and would like to play someday. So, yeah, they did Alan Wake. Alan Wake and Control in the same universe? Wow. Yeah, there's a new alert. There's a new alert that debuted on Sunday, which was 6-7. I intended for it to be like a one-time thing, and Chad said, no, you made me make it, therefore it has to be forever. He said it hurt him to make it, and now everyone else must feel pain forever. 670 bits from Aldo, who says, Happy Wrong Funny Numbers Day. Breakfast stream viewers need to be exposed to the things that happen on Haiti Sunday. New alert. Ivar, but still no good job pooping.
6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Everybody dance hard to the end. 6, 7.
I'm really... Did I wake up?
No. You're still asleep. It's fine. Subkid says, my question is, why did you have it make it? What's the origin story? The idea is that Sunday was 6-7. And I was like, Chaz, if we're going to make a 6-7 alert, today is the day. You can make it, and we can only have it today. And he said, okay. And then he was like, I'm never removing it. I was like, okay. 670 from Genesis. Oh no, we're hearing that again. Also a reminder that I should play Parappa the Rapper at some point.
7, 8, 9, and 10. Everybody dance hard to the end. 6, 7.
Gold Lining says, are you excited for Pico Park Sonic Edition? Yes. I saw it, and you didn't see that, did you?
No.
There's a new Pico Park. but you play as like Sonic and Tails and Amy and Knuckles, and I think 4 other guys.
We need to finish playing Pico Park.
That's the reason. Yeah, we haven't finished playing Pico Park 2. We finished the first game, but we haven't played the second one. I don't think we've had 8 people for Steven and Friends in like
People's been busy.
in like 6 months.
Like last weekend there was hockey and Thomas was gone.
Yeah,
What's happening this Saturday?
it just hasn't stopped. There's just always been so much happening. So yeah, we honestly, at a certain point, I'm almost like, maybe we'll do it in person.
We should just schedule it.
Like maybe
How?
like
Don't we need computers?
I have it on Switch.
Oh, we can play it on Switch?
Yeah. They made a physical version in Japan, which is what I got, and everyone uses half of a Joy-Con, and it's 8 player. So it would be a very different energy to play that game in person.
Yeah.
People would be screaming, but that could be fun.
Yeah.
At some point. 1600 bits from J-Spoke says, I heard there was a new alert involving 6. Is it this? It's half of that, sort of. Speaking of half, what do you mean half a Joy-Con? What is a Joy-Con? Is a Joy-Con... I guess it is it is one Joy-Con, and you play a game with 2 Joy-Cons, right? That's...
Like a normal game, you play with 2 Joy-Cons.
You use 2 Joy-Cons. Yeah. Half a pair of Joy-Cons. Okay. AKA the worst way to play any video game in the entire world. It's probably a little easier on Switch 2, because Switch 2, the Joy-Cons are bigger, but for me and my giant cryptid hands, using the first Switch is like terrible. Yeah. We only have one set of Joy-Cons for the Switch 2, because why would I want to subject myself or others to playing with Joy-Cons? I hate them. There's very few controllers where I'm like, I really hate this, but no. The original Switch Joy-Cons, I hate them. They're terrible. I do not like them. Switch 2 is okay. It's decent. We had 19 months from Dr. Jeff 555. 300 bits from Genesis, who says, I've been crushing all the metrics at my work because I am the only person on the help desk for the first 3 hours of the day. It is starting to become too stressful. Oof. I'm sorry. It also seems like, I guess you could confirm, the first 3 hours of the day would be some of the worst. So, Vagabond says, been there. And you got some solidarity, and then also just good vibes, because that sucks. Thomas has told stories about being on help desk, and
yeah.
In fairness, it does sometimes get you some really interesting stories.
Yeah.
Thomas has told some really hilarious stories, but they also feel like they drain the soul out of his body. I'm like, that sounds funny, but if it seems like it's only funny in hindsight. We had 500 bits of Aggregate the Molecules, who says, enjoy this bird of happiness. May it always poop over the edge of the railing instead of on it. I hope we hear about new courses and expansions for Mario Kart World. At least the music is on the app now. Took them a long time to add the music. They only added the music to the Nintendo Music app 2 weeks ago, and I was like, huh, really waited for that.
We forgot, sorry.
Oh, shoot!
We had it already, we just didn't hit go.
Becky, hit upload. Oh, God. Oh, geez, that game came out 1 year ago. Oh, no. Switch 2 is 1 year old now, as of, this week, I think. So, how about that?
6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Everybody dance hard to the end. 6, 7.
670 bits from Pastry Bear Plays. This is my time has come. I hope everyone has a good week. My work placed me officially in oncology doing case management.
Yay!
Nice. Nice. Well, I hope that goes well. People got some things they're doing today that they don't want to do, and people got some things today that they do want to do. But no matter what, we all get to hear the 6-7 alert. And that's what brings us all together. Also 500 bits from Pasty Bear Plays. Happy Burb. Look at that burb. That burb's got a...
Pigeon.
That's a pigeon?
Yeah, pigeons can do that.
Oh. What's he... Is that his neck?
Yes.
Huh. I don't like that. I need to see a photo of that in real life. If mods find a photo of like an actual pigeon doing that, can I see it? Swallow the melon, dude. One of them watermelon pigeons. Oh, speaking of melon, we just ate melon.
What a story.
No, but it was special. It was
I know.
a special melon. We were at the Costco and they had golden melon.
Golden honeydew.
Yeah. And we tried it. And it was good, but it was so rich that I could only eat a little bit of it. And then I was like, I gotta put this away. It took us like 3 days to eat it. We finally got through it last night. As I was shooting more robots and lobotomites. I wish I wouldn't have started that DLC. We had 72 months from Forwolf. 6. 39 months from Retro Lizzie. 510 bits from Cheesehammer says, I'm looking forward to the imminent announcement of Wiener Score.
We also went to Costco yesterday.
I feel like we're about 20 years too late on Wiener Score. Did we get any Wii games released on Switch? Probably. Like any Wii in the title games. Wii Sports came out on Wii U. Did it come out on Switch? No Wii series games. It would be kind of weird to do that, I guess. Nintendo Switch, oh, they renamed it. Yeah, I'm not talking about Switch Sports. I'm talking about Wii games with Wii in the title, but I don't think they did that. Probably because it's been 20 years and they're like, what are we doing? We have new Wii. It's called Switch. 500 bits from JetJet says, well, howdy. Both Colorado and Ohio went great. Though I think I have a better shot with Columbus just because it isn't in the middle of nowhere and in a tourist area ski town. But we'll see. I came up with a fun chant for this current round of interviews. Oh my, let's hope the cat poops in Columbus, Ohio. Did I read that right?
Oh, Mio. Because it rhymes with Ohio.
Does Omeo rhyme with Ohio?
Isn't Mio also a term of endearment?
There's a song that says Mio. It's like an old song. Like same era of like she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes sort of thing. But I don't know what it is. Oh me, oh my, I heard the old man cry. I'm not familiar enough with these old songs. Anyway, good luck. Continued good luck. And between the two options, I think I also would like prefer to not be in the middle of nowhere and in a tourist area. Yeah. Well, a tourist town, but also like even worse, a tourist area ski town, because just for the longest time, there's nothing. There's not a lot of people. There's not a lot of action. I guess it depends what you want out of life. Oh, okay. With an extra O. Oh mio, oh my-o. There we go. Let's hope the cat poops in Ohio. Got it. We also had 22 months from Rajit, 62 from GA Studios, 66 from Zazaz, my man, 82 from Paper Spyro, 16 months from Avrak 1. It's a 5. 41 months from Red Hero. We got 500 bits 1 true 0, and he says, "Can I have some good vibes, please? After years of struggling with Alzheimer's, the doctors are saying that my mom likely has less than 36 hours to live. Good vibes is incredibly heavy, and I am so sorry. That is incredibly, incredibly difficult." I was going to say, I was like, you're about to get a ton of support here. Sappy says, "I completely understand." That's the other thing, is you got some solidarity because you've got some folks that have been in very similar situations. Very, very sorry. Good vibes. It's always difficult to have information like that, like to be able to talk about it, but I also feel one of the reasons that I have not ever put any sort of I don't know what the word is, gate or limit, or I know there's some Twitch channels where like they don't want anyone to talk about any difficult things, but the reason that I have never done that is because I think it's really important to just be able to share stuff like that and get support from somewhere, which is one of the reasons I continue to read alerts like this and acknowledge this, is because even just seeing support from people in chat, from people you don't know, is like incredibly helpful, and I know it's helpful. So, good vibes. And you got a lot of people here thinking about you. We got 46 months from Supersonic Dog, 67 from Tokunut, 130 bits from Daniel Bonin, 48 from Morton Zero, which is a 4, 46 from Depidius Badoof, and 12 from Tums Necklace. There's also an art in the queue, and I can only assume that it's this bird that I wanted to see. Oh my god, that is accurate. Wow. Wow. That is not an artist rendition. That is exactly what that thing looks like.
That looks like a state fair.
Yeah. No artist. Well, the bird that flew across was the artist rendition. And I just thought that, so I thought whoever did that bird was taking some liberties. They were not. That is what that bird looks like. It's crazy. I have never seen a bird do that. And I guess only that one can. That's nuts. Anyway. Alright.
Do you feel like you've learned?
I mean, I don't know if I learned something. I just saw a bird. I was like, wow. I guess I did learn, because I learned that that's a thing that can happen. Now my Google search has pigeon chest puff.
Ouch.
I told this story to Chaz the other day. I've been doing the Game Boy covers and working on like the spines for things. And I got to the Game Boy cart for Dig Dug. And I was looking very specifically, if you've never played Dig Dug, it's a game where you shove a thing into a guy and then you use the little pump and you make him explode. And I was looking very specifically for that to put on the spine because I thought it would look cool. So I went into Google image search and I did the normal search that you would search, which was Dig Dug inflation, and that was a mistake. As soon as I got the search results, I was like, oh Jesus, okay, yeah, all right, never mind. I gotta find a different way. I gotta find a different way to word this. Anyway, that's my story. 77 months from Seemingly Just and 500 bits from Pastry Bear Place. It says, here's another bird for your morning.
Pelican.
Yeah, this one also has a bulge, but in a place that I expected. Because I know what the pelican looks like. That pigeon was new to me. That was new. Okay. Why is there another art in the queue? Oh, it's this! Yeah! This is how far I've gotten so far on the Game Boy covers.
They look great.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I still have maybe half this many more to go to be done with Game Boy, and then it'll be on to Game Boy Color. But yeah, I'm happy with it. It's turned out really, really well. The Dig Dug one did come out nice. I ended up not doing that action. I'm not gonna say it again. But I got a good vertical of him going down the tube, and that's the spine, and it's good. Are those DS size cases? Yes. They aren't DS cases, but they are the exact same size. I know they're not in order, but the Mega Man 3 case not being next to the other Mega Man games, this is annoying me. One day they're going to be in alphabetical order. Probably soon.
What if you put them in color order?
Who was it? I think NDL in Discord was like, you should arrange them alphabetically
by developer?
Publisher? Yeah, like publisher. I was like, no, I can't do that. Because I'll never be able to find anything. 69 months from Cabri. Nice. And also on 6/9. It's good. Alphabetically by background color hex code. Yeah, that's perfect. No. 00FFFF goes next to 00FFFC.
I made a spreadsheet yesterday and I color coded the hell out of it.
Yeah?
Yeah. I had categories with a color, and then everything was ranked by importance, and then like everything that was top priority was a color, and then like colors from there.
Color coding is really important. I mean, I find that like less is more sometimes when it comes to that. Like if you only have a few colors that are pointing out very specific things, it can be obviously more eye-catching, but color just in general is like good.
I got to learn some fun spreadsheet equations, functions, like filter.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And by learn, you mean...
Relearn from high school and college, yes.
and then promptly forget?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's all this information that...
If column B is 5, then put the corresponding column D here. Yeah.
Yeah, there's certain things that I have to relearn, and it's like the 10th time in my life I've learned it. But I'm like, well, I'm gonna use it now, and I'm not gonna touch it for a long time.
Yeah.
It's just what happens. Okay, so we got like 20 minutes ish before we're gonna wrap up for today because the Nintendo Direct is happening. On that note, here's what I'm gonna ask of you. I'm going to ask for your... Only say one thing, because it'll be too hard to read otherwise. One thing, what is your realistic expectation /want? Something that you would like to see that you think is possible. We're going to start with that. Claire Obscure on Switch 2. Adventures of Lolo reboot. Mario Kart World DLC. Ocarina of Time remake. New Animal Crossing. Ace Attorney. Psychodema says Rhythm Heaven. Well, Rhythm Heaven is coming out July 2nd, so that's definitely probably going to be in there, maybe. Wind Waker HD. Super Metroid remake. Mario Sports Game. Final Fantasy XIV. Pocopia DLC.
TikTok.
F-099 update. Amazing Island 2. Zelda movie update. Deltarune's next chapter. Kirby something. And we just got Kirby game a few months ago. Okami. Wario Land 6. 3D Mario. Tomodachi DLC. Metroid Prime 2 remaster. Oh, I wish. Okay, these are pretty good. These are pretty good. All right, and now, please tell me one thing that you would love, but is very far out of left field. Something that is not realistic at all, but you're like, this is the thing that I would want more than anything.
Nintendo Switch 4.
Mother 3. Golden Sun, Ring Fit 2, Banjo-Kazooie, Chrono Trigger remake. Childay says, stealing Josh's questions, are you? They are the only 2 questions you can ask during this sort of thing. Custom Robo, Earthworm Jim Remastered, Blast Corps 2, a new Zelda, Xenogears or Xenosaga, Zelda turn-based RPG? That's an interesting idea. Galaxy 3, more Golden Sun, Peter Gabriel in SteamWorld. Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Another Star Fox game. Yeah, that might be a bit of a jump. Dragon's Quest 8, Persona 6, a new Animal Crossing, Tekken 8, Fortune Street, a Ganondorf game, Baten Kaitos sequel, Twilight Princess HD 2, a new F-Zero game, Pikmin 4 DLC. There's some good answers here. There's some good ideas. Some things are not as far-fetched as they could seem. There's also been some of the stuff that people talked about. There's been, whisperings about for some time, like a Chrono Trigger remake.
Fan source, so you can lose your time again.
Actually, I think the Chrono Trigger remake, I believe, is confirmed at this point. I'm pretty sure that that's real. That's the actual thing that's happening. I'm sure it's not ready to show, but it's a thing that is, happening. New Chibi Robo would be interesting. There's IPs that Nintendo owns that they don't do anything with. Kid Icarus.
Game & Watch Game 1.
It's happened before.
Industry Insider Stephen George, everyone. Arms 2 legs.
Arms 2 legs is real good. That is real good. Nintendogs, Ice Climber, Wave Race. Yeah, there's a lot of first-party IP that Nintendo is sitting on that they haven't done anything with in a long time. But there's also reasons for that, because they're looking at the market and they're like, we ain't gonna make this money back. At least we got F-Zero 99. It would be neat to get a real... I almost wore an F-Zero shirt today. But then I put it back because I was like, that ain't happening. Instead, I wore an Earthbound shirt. Hey, it's like, what, 35 years? Something?
Yeah.
How many years? 30?
20 for Mother 3.
20 for Mother 3. 35 for... 37? I don't know. This is a long time. Mother's old.
It can't be... Wait, 88 for Mother 1?
Mother 1 was 89.
Oh, 37.
Yeah, 37 years. Mother 4. Father. I mean, at some point, there is going to be another Smash game.
That's what I said last night on my stream.
You think that they're going to...
I don't think it's going to be now. Because I don't know how they can really do as much as they did with the last one again.
I think that the scale of the next Smash game will be way different.
Someone in my chat last night said remake of Smash 64.
Maybe. I don't think that's likely.
Sakura's back in the Smash mines.
That would be weird, but like not impossible. And there's a group of modders that have been working on expanding the roster for Smash 64 for years, and it's polished. It's really good. It'd be kind of weird if Nintendo did something like that. They're like, the next Smash game is the old Smash game, but with the people in it. You're welcome. We had 300 bits from Will Peters who says, have you thought about making a concentrated effort to forget how to read? Your life might be easier that way. Would it be easier? It seems like it would make a lot of things really hard. Like reading this alert right now. We have 300 bits from Shane the Destroyer says, my controversial direct take is that if the Ocarina of Time remake rumors are true, I want it to be basically a new game like the Final Fantasy VII remakes instead of a fully faithful remake. There's been a lot of rumors about the Ocarina of Time remake. I'm honestly surprised that we haven't had an Ocarina of Time remake up to this point, other than 3D, because like it's a very well loved game. It would sell on name alone. But is Ocarina of Time a good game in 2026? It's pretty decent, but it's a little janky. It needs some serious coat of paint, I think. We played it a few years ago.
Yeah.
And there were some parts of it that were frustrating, to say the very least. So 500 Bits Mart, who says, I just want to say that I'm so thankful for this community. I was recently betrayed by someone I thought I could trust and love and mentioned it in Discord. The amount of support I received was truly heartwarming for someone who is mainly a lurker. That's sweet. Community is important.
Yeah. Good vibes for you. I did see that message.
Good vibes. Yeah, having people in your corner, even if you don't know people super well, even if you are just a lurker, knowing that someone has read what you had to say and processed that feeling, processed that emotion, it's important. It is a part of being human, is sharing difficulties like that. So, yeah. I'm happy to have worked in some small way to help facilitate that, because that's important to me. I heard in the 3DS version the limited ice arrow mechanic, and some people don't like that change. They limited the ice arrow mechanic. I never played the 3DS version. And I've also just never played Majora's Mask at all. I will one day. I think I will. I missed out on Majora's Mask. I played it a little bit I got it when it came out in 1990, whatever. And I just didn't.
Well, now you
like
got it.
Yeah, I got it when it came out, and I didn't like it because it was timed, and it gave me anxiety. The one way to induce anxiety in Child Stephen was put a time limit on things in games.
With the way you played Earthbound first and spent all the time in...
Exactly.
Like, get out of on it.
Yeah, I put like 50 hours into Earthbound before I left on it as a child. So if you imagine that, and then a few years later, Majora's Mask is out, and I'm like, wait, what? I did not play Majora's Mask very long before I was like, I am done with this. So, yeah. Adult Steven could handle it just fine, but Child Steven did not like that limitation, so... Child Stephen would cry at Outer Wilds. Child Stephen might be fine with that because it's just the same, as opposed to, at least in Majora's Mask, it felt like you were losing massive progress. And I don't even know if that's true, but like, I didn't like that. It's like, I don't like this. Finally, like, getting out of, whatever it's called, Clockwork Town or whatever, and the moon hits. Ugh. Anyway. Yeah, I'm actually, I will tell you though, a lot of times I go into the Nintendo Directs and it's, neutral. I feel pretty neutral about them. I'm like, alright, we'll see. This is one where I'm actually pretty excited because this is like the first big Direct they've had for the Switch 2. Switch 2's been out a year. The Switch is still around. Games are still coming out for it, but like slowly over time we're moving into just Switch 2 territory. It's a big Direct. I'm excited to see what they announce. I have a feeling there will be a lot of things that are shown today that were shown in some of the recent things, because there was like Sony State of Play and the Xbox thing and the Summer Games Fest. I didn't watch any of those. But there's like third-party stuff that will probably show up again, but it'll be new to me because I didn't watch any of those. Have beans. Oh, it's the Q&A song. 30 minutes of Star Fox footage.
If they get 10 minutes in, they're like, alright, and now for our final thing, and it's 30 minutes of Star Fox footage, I'm leaving.
Yeah, it's reasonable. I don't know why they would do... Like, Star Fox comes out in 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Less than 2 weeks. It comes out the 26th, so like 2.5 weeks. Like, I don't think they would do that. That would be weird, because if otherwise they would do a Star Fox Direct, and they literally did that. That's where they announced Star Fox. So I don't think that that's gonna happen. I think it's gonna move along pretty quickly. In typical Nintendo Direct fashion, there will probably be a few titles where they give, like, 3 or 4 minutes to, but I think it's just gonna be a lot of different things. So I'm very excited.
Zoom into Slippy's model for 30 minutes.
Yeah. I'm excited about Star Fox, though. I love Star Fox 64, so it's the fact that it's not too far away is great. I don't know if I'm getting a copy from Daddy Nintendo or not, but that's okay. I'll wait and find. Don't tell Daddy Nintendo, but I'll probably get a copy no matter what. They don't need to know
How
that.
to know your child is spoiled. I'm probably getting that for Christmas.
I mean, so here's how I work. I do collect physical video games. However, I don't like to buy physical video games at release. They're more expensive then. I have friends that do that, and I do not understand. Like, I know people that buy, they also collect video games. They buy games at release, and they sit on the shelf, and I'm like, what are you doing? Just wait till it's cheaper. Anyway, so if I can get the game for free digitally and play it when it comes out, and then wait for it to get cheaper in a store and then buy a physical copy, I will do that.
Maybe that's why they send it to you. They're like, he's gonna buy it himself anyway later. We know him.
Just saying. Nintendo games don't depreciate. They do get cheaper. They do get cheaper. Not as cheap as some of the other games and not as quickly, but they do eventually. And I also buy, like, pre-owned games and stuff sometimes, so. Stingy Steven is at it again. Stingy is a word for that, but I don't think it's the correct word in this context. I don't think so. I like to save $1.
You do.
I'm a pretty big fan of saving $1.
We bought the cheapest tortillas yesterday and they fell apart instantly.
But that doesn't matter. It doesn't. They held together.
No, they didn't.
For a moment.
For a moment. I put my stuff in the tortilla and then I grabbed it and it split all the way along the fold, so it was like a sandwich. And you know how much liquid was in that shrimp. Gosh, it was such a mess.
But it was, where we went wrong, and it was really me, because I chose this. I bought corn tortillas.
Yes.
They're gonna tear more easily than flour tortillas. That's just how it is. That's how it is. And I picked them up. I didn't realize what was in my hand. Mal said, "That's a corn tortilla," which is fine, but did you want corn tortilla? And I was like, yeah, it's fine. Corn tortillas do not produce the
problems for you.
The corn death inside of me, which is good. So I can eat corn tortillas without problems. That corn is okay. It's complicated. I don't know. I can eat like tortilla chips. I'm okay. It's something to do with the husk, the kernel, the sheath, whatever. I don't know what the word is. It's the skins. Yeah, I meant to get this. He lied, deciding it was easier than putting it down and getting the flour ones. Okay, so the cheapest corn tortilla ones.
And I'm fine with corn or flour.
The cheapest corn ones were $1.85, but the cheapest flour ones were like $2.20. That's a difference of like, what, 45 cents? Less than 35 cents? I'm not gonna do that. Do you know how many times I order something online and Amazon has the thing where it's like, if you don't rush this, you'll save 1%. And I always click it and it's like, you saved 6 cents. And I'm like, yes! Because what does it matter if I get it Thursday or Saturday? It doesn't matter. If you save 6 cents enough, that's $1.
Speaking of cents, my table.
What about your table?
I pulled out all the pennies in the house and put them on the table and was like, yes.
Do you know how many more pennies we need?
No. My rough
lot.
estimate of math was $100 in pennies, which is 10,000 pennies.
It's going to be harder to do that than ever now that pennies are not real.
Yeah,
Pennies have been removed. Because they're not, it's not just that we don't have pennies anymore, it's like they are trying to like recall
Yeah.
pennies, right?
yeah.
So like,
I think the banks are sending things in.
yeah, so so really your table is going to be worth more than that because pennies are worth.
If people feel
More.
like sending me pennies, they can.
It's a very kind way of being like, I have no idea how I will cover this table in pennies if I don't get help.
People on eBay are selling like rolls of uncirculated pennies because people are trying to find like wheat pennies and like full copper pennies.
Oh, they're looking for like special pennies.
Yeah.
And you're just trying to find normal pennies.
Yeah.
Anyway. Bernie is once again asking for your help. Let me be clear. Jet says, I did the math and I think you used 189 pennies. I can't scroll up anymore. It's scroll broke. There it goes. Jesus. Yeah, if you used 189 pennies and you have to get more than that by 100-fold, that just seems hard. Would you have to report penny table to the IRS? The bank will come and be like, hey, you're not supposed to have these, and then just take the table.
Oh, it's 70 pounds.
Okay, let's start wrapping up to make sure we give people plenty of time. This is also, I'm not going to rate anyone. Everyone can make their own choices about who they want to go see, but I guarantee you many of my friends are online. Josh and Tom are the ones that are... This is the only time that my peers are streaming during like my normal time slot is if Nintendo. They'll get up for Nintendo. They'll get up early enough for Nintendo. Okay, so things that are coming up. It's Tuesday.
So tomorrow you're playing Outer Wilds.
Tomorrow I'm playing Outer Wilds. I feel like I'm getting close to the end. Because I've seen enough to see things I need to do, and I've been kind of doing them. So, like, not that that means I'll finish it tomorrow, but I personally am not completely certain.
And if you have a time machine, you can go back to yesterday and watch Ghost of Yotei.
If you have a time machine.
Yeah.
Or if they just go to twitch.tv/malmakes and look at the videos.
No.
I'll get it out on the
Get
VOD
a time
channel.
machine. Watch yesterday's stream.
I'll get it out on the VOD channel soon-ish.
Wednesday's breakfast stream. Sorry, Thursday's breakfast stream.
Thursday at 9 a.m. breakfast stream, and
Friday
then
morning painting.
yeah, you're working on Mushroom.
11
a.m. Eastern on Mouse Channel Friday, and then Friday evening 8 p.m. back to Hitman.
Yeah.
I had so much fun last week. Because it's been a few weeks.
Yeah.
It's been a few weeks, and there was just some good mistakes.
Some good mistakes. That's what you can call it.
There's some really, like, you played first,
Yeah.
and it just, within a few minutes, I was like, back in the saddle, baby. 50 chevrons, like, who's that man? Mal just like trucking.
I liked the part where I threw the gun away. I was like, gun, and they're all like, hey, and I was like, and they were like, never mind. Look at this good citizen disposing of a gun in a trash can.
In a crowded market, pulls out a gun, and everyone goes, ah, gun! And then you put it in a trash can, and everyone's like, oh, okay. Well, if it's going in a trash can, that's fine. We're okay with that. A reminder that Hitman is very funny and worth your time. It's a comedy game. If you don't know anything about Hitman, it would be easy to assume that, like, it's like violent and scary. I don't want to watch that, but it's actually just a comedy game where insane things happen, and you can throw fish, and we do. We throw so many fish. We just slap people in the face with fish nonstop.
It's basically that Monty Python sketch. The fish slapping dance.
I don't know if I'm familiar.
I don't think you've seen enough.
I have not seen very much Monty Python. Everything I've seen, I'm like, this is clearly meant for me. And then I have not watched it all. Maybe we'll watch it when we're done with Saul Goodman.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's a little early, but we can go ahead and wrap up now. Like I said before, both Tom and Josh are streaming. So if you want to watch someone watch the direct, you can go watch either of them. We will be recording ours, and then I'll edit it and get it up onto Stephen Plays probably in a few hours. So you'll be able to watch us watch it, but with quicker. Save you some time. Yeah, I think that's everything. And then Hades will be on Sunday also. Pretty sure.
Yep.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to keep checking because the calendar is kind of weird. Also, a Patreon video came out less than a week ago. If you haven't seen that, it details why June and July are both insane. But we're doing our best. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Enjoy the rest... Bless you.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and may all of the things that you want out of the Nintendo Direct come true.
That's a big ask.
I mean, personally, if we don't get Earthbound Cart, I will be nothing less than extremely disappointed.